Welcome to the sun-bathed islands of the Adley Bay. At the middle of these warm waters sits the capital, Veli, the largest among all other cities in the bay and a true sight to behold. Rich in natural resources, bountiful fishing and favorable soil, the Adley Bay has boomed into a bustling paradise with boats coming and going with product in tow. Seaplanes and flying boats, an aeronautical invention only a few decades old and growing in popularity. Those brave enough to pilot a plane tend to do so for an occupational or economical advantage, while others, for crooked reasons. Brew pirates, backwater bootleggers. They taint these lands in choking smog, plunder ingredients and steal from the peaceful locals to forcefully sustain their brewing monopoly. The pirates operate in secrecy from the surrounding landmass of the Marieth and Delholdin nations. Their presence expands, forcing their brews as they rove freely and unchallenged. That was until two unlikely heroes stepped forward. Nigel, a flunky from the Marieth Flight Academy. Undeterred, Nigel refuses to give up on his dream of becoming a career pilot. With very little flight hours on his record, he's eager to find anyone that will fly with him. And Francie, the daughter of a successful merchant in the Marieth capital. When she learned of her father's shop being ransacked by the pirates for goods used in their brewing production, she vowed to help protect the bay and return what was stolen. In this time of turmoil, our unlikely heroes unite under one banner and one name. Henceforth, the Brew Barons came to be.
All right, we're here. The city of Veli. The last remaining location in the bay.
Huh. Not a bad place to start a brewing enterprise.
Some may be wary, but I'm sure we can sway minds and gather...
All right then. Let's do this.
How about that? She floats! Sir, harbors often have plenty of boats and...
I'm more concerned about the illuminated rust.
Rust? Just think...
Oh boy. Well, let's see what this thing can do.
Great, let's start.
This is our fuel gauge. We have a full tank at the moment and shouldn't need to refill. This meter represents the plane's cargo capacity. Highlighted here is our This is the engine throttle. Hold the throttle input to gradually raise or lower the plane. The red portion of the throttle next to the throttle bar is... And finally, steering. That's right. Hold the ignition button.
That engine sounds like it's dying. I hope they get to wherever they're going. And soon.
Oh, geez. What are those people doing flying that monstrosity?
Huh? Is this some kind of joke? Look at the state of that seaplane. Whoa, check it out. The plane looks like it's about to sink at any moment.
Am I seeing that wrong? Does that plane have no wings?
Look at that! Hadwin actually sold that old wreck to some gullible pilots.
We've arrived at the brewery. Welcome to our new base of
We own all 3 floors? Huh, not bad.
Yep, it may look a little rundown right now, but it's just a matter of time before we turn this place into a grand establishment that strikes down the pirates' monopoly for good. The 2nd floor contains the actual brewery, while the 3rd floor sits mostly empty, waiting to be converted into a bar. And last, there's our plane hangar that resides at the bottom. See this golden square? This indicates a dockable location. This particular one will take us directly into our hangar. Always reduce your speed when maneuvering into a dockable location. Otherwise, you run the risk of overshooting and possibly crash.
Got it. Now that we're here, let's get this plane inside and fix it up.
Welcome to the hangar. Let's jump right into the basics. From here, you can craft new planes. A plane will always, you can do so by opening the repair tab located on the plane information panel. Once opened, move the slider all the way to the right to repair all damage and accept the purchase. Now that the structural damage is repaired, we can construct some new wings. Start by opening the Modify tab.
I noticed the wing construction required not only money, but also...
Yep, we're going to exchange a few bottles of old cider I have for a valuable piece of plane equipment. Let's start by moving all the bottles of cider from the brewery inventory into the plane inventory.
The cider is now loaded in the plane's cargo space.
Right, let's head out. You can undock from the exit menu shown here.
Oil, flaps, rudder.
You bet. The bar is located within eye range, just on the opposing side of the city. Take note of you'll want instead. To help you approach at the correct angle, I've placed a series of rings. I'll remind you of a